Hello everyone, Brian here, and since most of us are on the computer a lot, obviously watching YouTube videos and everything else, I'm going to guess that most of you are probably familiar with the news story I'm going to talk about right now and lead into the main part of my commentary. A Marine by the name of Sergeant Scott Moore posted a video on YouTube inviting Mila Kunis to the Marine Corps Ball on November 12th in Washington, D.C. And I guess either Justin Timberlake found out about it directly or someone that he knows had informed him about this video. And they were doing an interview on some news network, and he put Mila Kunis on the spot, asking her if she was going to go, saying that she needed to do it for her country, etc., etc. And Mila agreed to go with this Marine to the ball. And I guess Mila had originally asked Justin if he was going to go as well, and Justin politely replied in a funny way that really no one wanted him there. All these Marines just really wanted to see Mila. And come on now, can you really blame him? I mean, damn, she's friggin' hot. But I guess it was either, I heard about it today, so I don't know if it was posted today or if it happened yesterday. I saw it on Yahoo or on a news story this morning. A Marine by the name of Kelsey DeSantis, a female Marine, posted a video of her own inviting Justin Timberlake to the same ball. And I guess, he hasn't gotten back to her yet, or no one's really heard from him. And there were rumors going around that this may be all some kind of publicity stunt. But regardless of that fact, I was wondering, because the idea for this came to me from also my sports talk radio station I listen to. These guys are obviously talk about women all the time as well, because most of their audience is men. So I listen to it every day on my way to work. So I thought it'd be kind of fun, since this community and obviously my fan base and viewers are from all different age groups, different states around this country, different countries around the world, different ethnicities and backgrounds. I mean, a more diverse, I guess, demographic you really couldn't ask for in the gaming community. So I'm going to pose this question to you. If you had an event similar to that, or any other type of event, or maybe even be the prom for some of you younger guys, if you could ask one person to attend that event with you, who would it be? I mean, for me personally, even though I'm 37 years old and married, I still have the hots for many different celebrities out there. And, thankfully my wife is really cool about it. She's not the jealous type, because I did date a girl several years, actually a few years before I met my wife, that was incredibly jealous. And if I even looked at a television commercial too intently, she'd go apeshit on me. And I wasn't allowed to like or think any other women, celebrities or non-celebrities were attractive, and it was a freaking nightmare. But that's another story for another video, most likely, because I'm sure you guys like hearing those kinds of things. But my wife is pretty cool with that kind of stuff. Some of you guys may remember the TV show Friends. Back when Ross was dating Rachel, and she, I guess, let him write down a list of celebrities that he would get a free pass to sleep with if he ever met them. And I guess he wrote down 5 names on their card and laminated it. Why you would laminate something like that is beyond me. I mean, my list personally changes all the time. That's one of the running jokes between me and my wife, how I like to change up that list very, very frequently based on many different factors. But, Ross did eventually meet one of the women that he said was on his list, and he showed this famous woman the list, except for the fact her name wasn't on it. And it was a kind of a funny episode. If you guys are familiar with that, I'm sure you do remember it. If not, it was a pretty funny show. Just take my word for it. But if I had to pick, I don't know if wow, one woman, who would I pick? Like I said, I have the hots for many different celebrities out there. Like I said, I think my #1 woman that I would want to pick to go to an event with me would probably be Eliza Dushku. Some of you guys may not be familiar with that name, but if you saw her, you probably would definitely recognize her. She was in the TV show Dollhouse that ran for, I want to say, like 2 or 3 seasons on Fox. Eliza was also in the movie Bring It On alongside Kirsten Dunst as one of the hot-ass cheerleaders. And I'm trying to think what else she might have done. She was obviously, I think, in Maxim, and some very, very nice photo spreads in Maxim, guys. Look that up on MaximOnline.com if you want to check her out. Very, very hot. So I think she would probably be my #1 choice. She's obviously hot as hell, and she's a good dancer, and she seems like she'd be a pretty cool girl to hang out with. She seems like she has a little bit of an attitude to her. And hopefully if I played my cards right, who knows what could happen, but I know I wouldn't really have a shot, but come on, that's why they call it a fantasy, and that's what our imaginations are for, alright guys? But there would definitely be many other women I would also consider that are on my pencil-written list. Probably like Jessica Alba, Jessica Biel, Alyssa Milano is an old favorite. She has a few too many tattoos for me, but she's still on the list. And even tonight, my wife was on the phone with one of her girlfriends, and I have a birthday coming up. and she asked me what I would want to do for my birthday, and we were watching an episode of NCIS, and I said Cote de Pablo. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with her. She plays the character Ziva on the most recent seasons of NCIS. A very hot woman. Oh, she plays a former Israeli Mossad officer on the show, and I think she may really be Israeli because she does have some of an accent, a very, very sexy accent, I may add. So if you guys aren't familiar with her or don't watch the show, trust me, look her up. Like I said, her name is Cote, C-O-T-E, de Pablo. Check her out. You'll thank me later. So I definitely put a few names of my own out there. I said I'm sure there's many, many more I could think of if I actually put my mind to it for a few minutes. You know, as Ricky Chops would say, do some research. But I'm curious to see who you guys would pick. You know, obviously some of you younger guys might say things like, you know, Selena Gomez, you know, whatnot. You know, some other guys may come up with some different names from around the world that we may not be familiar with. You know, like, you know, Adriana Lima. You know, she's a former I think actually, is she still a Victoria's Secret model? She'd be on the list too. She's definitely up there. You know, you got, I'd still do Britney Spears, even though she's kind of a skank now, but still got a body for sin. I'm really looking forward to see who you guys come up with and who you would put on your list and see which way your tastes lean. I'm sure you guys are probably going to come up with some names of women that I'm not even that familiar with, and if they're really hot for that, I thank you. Obviously here I did get the final kill cam for those of you that like to see that from me. And as always, I hope you really enjoyed the video. I will talk to all you soon, and I hope you have a good one.